Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Dave from Dave and Kyle's Vlogs, back with another poker video with our Run It Up Jason Somerville special. Let's run it up. Today we started with 20 bucks. We got our, we're going to do again another video between hour long of just these $1 hyper turbo satellite sit and go, not satellite, sit and go tournaments. Here we have 8-6. Let's find out where we're at. We're going to make a bet. Just see if we get called. Probably have a flush draw, more than likely. But with these, people are so conservative with their chips, they just throw them away. So I like that. We'll get another one up here in a minute. But right now, we're just going to worry on this one. Wait for one to pop up in the lobby, but it's not popping up. So I hope everybody's having a great day. I didn't get a chance to put one up yesterday, but we did make a vlog yesterday, so you can go check that out on our channel. For me and the Queen. I apologize. I'm a little stuffy today. My nose is running. Allergy season. I wonder why none of these are popping back up. Not exactly sure why. Oh, there it is. Get another one of these going, ladies and gentlemen. So like I said, hope everybody's been having a good day. What? Dog's going nuts. People at the door. We're going to fold the 5 deuce. Fold the 5 deuce. Just not good enough to call. Queen deuce, same thing. See if we First hand on this table, we got Queen 10. We made a small raise of 65, and then we get shoved on. Queen 10 offsuit is just not good enough. It's good enough to raise, but we can't call a shove. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys can put it down below if I'm wrong, but I don't think that it's good enough to put a bet in there. So. Here we have Queen Jack. Again, we're going to make a raise to 65. And we get a walk. There are my hotkeys. Not working. There we go. Back up and running. So on my second video, guys, please give me a break. 8-3, even though I'm getting ridiculous amount of odds, I'm going to have to conserve chips and fold. Anything better I could call. Anything better. But it's just the worst. 8-3 is like 7 deuce. If you can make 2 straights. Not quite sure why King 10 decided to get it in there. But he did. So, whatever. Uh, 3-7, we're going to fold. King 5. Let's see what happens in the big blind. Maybe we'll get a walk. Don't even have to make a decision. That's the best part of poker. A suited king. I'm going to shove. It's just ahead of his range. Ah, he had an ace. That's no good. Diamond! Ouch. Well, if he didn't hit the second deuce, it would have been okay. All right, sign us up for another one. 0 for 1. 0 for 1. 1 for all. Jack 3, we're going to fold. Now, you may say, well, Dave, it's King 5. But blind versus blind, they try to steal a lot in these tournaments. So a king or an ace, as you see, he did ace deuce, which I don't advocate calling with. It's okay to maybe put a small raise in blind versus blind, but generally a shove, you're going to be beat. But that's all right. I want the call. But King 5 suited there is going to be way ahead of his range. Blind versus blind. Now if it was like late position, early position, those are different. Different circumstances. 4-7, easy fold. So I hope you guys checked out the first one. Like I said, we started this challenge with a $5 bonus on Ignition Casino. And the first day we didn't do a video. I didn't have the setup yet, but we won $10 playing these hypers. In about, I think, an hour, so I don't remember exactly how long I played. And then the first video that I made was about an hour long, and we made another $5. So it's slow going, which, you know, we're not gonna win millions overnight. So we just got to be slow and steady. Wins the race. Again here, I'm gonna make a raise, and I'm gonna call anybody else's shoves, but I may fold to number 1. I don't know yet. I may just call because he's a big stack. He may think I'm. Pocket 9s are gonna hold. I feel it. Look, it didn't even matter. So we're second in chips right now, but that doesn't matter when there's still 4 people going. There's a lot of sit and go action left to go. We have a min raise under the gun to 50, and I have 10 for fold. Fold, fold, fold. Jack deuce on our new table. I don't understand why you're not playing. Queen 10. It's going to be a fold. Pocket kings, I like that. Let's make a small raise. See if we can't get a shove. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Just don't have aces. All right, he's got king deuce. Oh, no. No deuce. All right, you didn't do it to us. You didn't do it to us, Ignition. Well, we live to fight another day. 4-8 is going to be a fold. I don't understand why 6 is a fold. Every time I click off the recording, it takes away my hotkeys for some reason. It takes away my hotkeys. 9-10 after a min raise and then a min re-raise is going to be a fold. here we had ace jack in the big blind. It was limped around. Here we have king jack. If one folds, oh well. Now see, we're also even. Excuse me. King jack off is just not great. So do what you should do with king jack off. Fold it. See this? This video is not going as smoothly. I want to hit king on turn. No big deal. Here we have ace nine. I'm gonna shove over the limper because a suited ace is good enough to shove. Here we have ace nine offsuit. We're gonna shove as well. We gotta walk in both spots. 7-8 is gonna be a fold. Ten six is gonna be a check down. See if we can't find two pair. Ah, didn't work. About 150 with a pair. That'll work. When you show weakness, pounce. Pounce on the weakness. Again, remember we talked about this last video. I'm gonna limp and then make a bet on the flop. If he lets us see a flop. He may shove. We'll see how he reacts. Yeah. And then I'm gonna make a bet. Let's see what he does. Over here we have queen 10 in the big blind. And he called. Which is never a good sign. So I'm going to check and just give up. I mean, he probably has a 6. Queen 10 over here, I'm going to limp. And we're going to get a... I'm going to check to the razor. Back over here. We get 3-5 and he shoves. And he had quads. So, good fold. Alright, top pair we get bet into. I'm just shoving. He could have a flush draw. We could get paid off by a flush draw. He could just have ace king, ace jack. Hopefully he doesn't have ace queen or we're screwed. Good enough for me. 3/8 a fold. Back over here, 6-7 we had. Ooh, I just went up and I got 3-7 of clubs. Monster hand in the big blind. And I get shoved into. I'm done. I fold, I give up. 3-7 of clubs is not good enough. Now 8-9 here, if one folds, this is good enough to shove blind versus blind. Even if he has a bigger hand, it plays very, very well. But I get him to fold. So that's how it works. Big hand on the button is what we need. Disconnected. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good, which makes 0 sense considering I was connected to the other game. The other game was still going on. But, alright. So we get 8-4 here. Hopefully one of these guys takes each other out. We can make it into the moolah. Ship the turkey. King Jack goes runner, runners. Perfect, perfect for the straight. King 3 is a fold. Over here we have 8-4. Ouch. Big hand in the big blind. That's what we need. All right. Ace 6 here. suited. It's probably the worst ace that we might call with, but we are going to. If one shoves here after 5 raises, I'm going to fold because we got to conserve if one happens to not come out. Now, like I said, if he raises, I have to fold. Even with a suited ace, I have to fold. Hope that one takes out 5, and we have the end of the day. Yeah, there we go. Yes. See, we're in the money. Now, if I would have called 5-3 is not going to be good enough. If I would have called, I would have lost, and I actually probably would have been. I would have been the 3rd place finisher. So that's why you fold. Ah, got a walk. He shows me 10-5. Little does he know I had 3 deuce. Let's get in jacks here. Against 10-4. No 10, no 4. All right, we got a straight. That'll work. And we're right back in it. Here we have king 4. We're going to fold. King 3. Let's see a flop. See how he reacts. After that, board of 6-10-9. Mid bets. Over here, we're down to 3 people in our second one. Hopefully, 5 knocks out 4 here. That'll work. I will take that. 4-8's just not gonna cut it. Remember, I said last video, when you have the chip lead, you can go for a lot more, value. We're gonna get in 9s here, but when you're from behind, you got to be a little bit more conservative. No 10. Yeah, there it is. Over here, we're gonna limp the 9-10. See what happens. Here we have king 7. We're gonna shove, get it in. Against king 9. 7 me. 7. Oh, he is. That sucks. I think he's going to double up. That's all right. 7-8. Let's see what happens. They're going to walk. Over here, other table, I had 9-10. I just limped. And I got to get rid of it on that flop. Jack 7 is going to be a shove. Pretty much any Broadway card is a shove when the blinds are this high. Now here I have king deuce. If he limps again, I'm going to shove. Because he's shown a propensity to call any 2 cards. No club. Oh, he hit a 10. Oh, Jesus. Anytime he limps, he's calling, and he freaking hits his miracle. All right, whatever. All right, we're ahead. Can we stay ahead? No heart. All right, we stayed ahead. Slowly but surely. We're going to bet here with the bottom pair after he checks. There we go. Here we're going to get it in with king 9. Pocket 4s, we need to catch up. Jack, king, or 9. Jack, king, 9. Ah, good game. Register us for another one. Yes, please. 5-9 is going to be a fold. So we're 1 for 2. Pretty much breaking even since we finished in 2nd place. Excuse me. Ace-9, we are going to call his shove. Or get a walk. Queen-8 again at 4 folds. I just have to play this this waiting game with the mediocre hands. If I get a monster, that's easy to go with. But these mediocre hands with 4 so short. just have to play the waiting game. 5. What are you doing? Any 2 there, sir. Queen Jack. We're gonna call for a shove if he shoves. All right, we're just passing chips. Pass them around the table. Woo! Queen 6 is gonna be a fold. 5. Call. Call him. And win. Oh, he's dominated. 5. Give him the 5 ball corner pocket. That's no good. Well, now we got to double up. Queen 10 is going to be our hand. It plays very well against 2 blind hands. Call us with like a 10-5 this time. Oh, of course. Now he's got the ace. Need a jack. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's what happens. He doubles up the other guy with a rag hand, and he knocks me out with another rag hand. GG. So now we're going to sit here and wait for okay, there we go. Just popped up. We were going to wait. Now we're not, because it is up and running. We did not win the button. Damn. Ace 3 is going to be good for a limp and nothing else. Again, I don't know. I'm sorry about the camera issue. Like, I don't know why it's so dark. I tried playing with the settings, but it didn't work. So I'm just going with the camera that's on my laptop. But you guys aren't here to see my ugly face anyways. You're here to see the poker. And that's why it's the main focus of the video, right? So I would have flopped bottom pair with a backdoor nut draw. Should have called. Should have wagered all the chips. Should have done it all. Excuse me. 10-7 gets there. Like a boss. You watch any of the World Series of Poker? Like a boss. What's that guy's, the Englishman who talks a lot and takes all the time in the world? Like a boss. That was one of his sayings. After he won a hand with ace high, 9 high, top 2, anything. That was his saying. Are we registered for another one of these? I don't know. Yes, we are. Yes, sir. Yes, we are. So we are 1 for 3 with 1 second place. But we're about to go. We're about to go 3 for 5. We start off with pocket jacks, just like always. We're gonna make an inducing bet. Yeah, I'm really starting to get annoyed. Like the first video, the hotkeys worked no matter when I was on the program or not. Now it only works after I click onto the program. All right, we're just gonna have to hope for the best here. Yep, no ace. No ace, no 8. Oh my god. What the ace 5 suited. And ladies and gentlemen, that's why I said there's going to be some swings in these videos. Sign me up, Scotty. All right, 1 for 4. Here we have 10-7. We're going to fold. So, ace on the river. The good old Barry Greenstein. Did me in, ladies and gentlemen. Did me in. Tens. Let's make another bet. See if we can induce a little raise from a worse pocket pair and a worse ace. Did not get any auction. 7-4 is going to be a fold. Or I'll see a flop if they let me, but they're not going to let me. They're not going to let me. So stay positive. We're not all going to have a winning day. But I think I am going to cut my losses short on these videos. So like if I'm down $5 at any point, I'll just call it a video and come back tomorrow the next day. Which right now we're down 4, so we're close. We bust one of these without doing it and not cashing it. Jack 9 suited, although it is one of my favorite hands. After a raise, it shrivels up in one of these. If it's good enough for a raise first to act, but once somebody raises in front of us, it pretty much shrivels up like a little, like a dried up raisin. All right, Ace King, very next hand. We get rewarded for not going crazy. And we have a limper. This is going to be a hand after a limp to just shove. Let's get it in, see what happens. We do get called by number 3 by Ace King. I got the, oh, give me a heart. Oh, that would have been so sick. That would have been so sick. Why couldn't you do it to me, Ignition? Why couldn't you do it? We get Ace King on the other table. Make a small little inducing raise. Make it look like we don't want to get it all in. And then have one of them snap us off with like Ace Queen, Ace Jack. Come on, do it. 6. Put it in. Ace King or Ace Queen, Ace Jack. Ace 10. Ace 5. Ship it. Obviously, 6 is sitting out. All right, then. No action on our Ace King. 8-3 is going to be a fold. So, yeah. If we don't cash either one of these, we're only going to register for one new one, especially because we're already at a half-hour video. And I said I wanted to keep all these to like a half hour, an hour to start as we grind it up. Jack 3 on this table. You know what? I'm going to shove. He's short. He can only call me with a good hand, and I'll pick up his 50 chips. Always good to pay attention to your other chip stacks, blind versus blind. 7-9 is going to be a fold because there's a bigger stack there in the big. So let me know down below too. Do you guys like this video, like where you always see one table at a time, or would you rather have it this way and you can see both tables that I'm playing at a time? You tell me down below which view you'd rather have. This view is nice because I don't have to worry about switching back and forth. Ace 7 is going to be a fold. Over here, we're going to make it a little. Actually, you know what? I'm going to shove it mediocre. Maybe get called by worse. So we'll finish out this video in this view so you guys can see which one you'd rather like. The only problem with this is, wow, okay then. I need an 8. I need an 8. I did not get an 8. I did not get an 8. All right, we have 95 chips left. 7 deuce is not going to be the hand that we decided to put him in there with. Over on the left, you see we have ace 9 offsuit with a bunch of limpers. So I'm basically going to assume that they don't have anything. And I'm going to shove. Because ace 9 is a stronger hand. Not the strongest, obviously. And I think he might have trapped us. Wow, we get called by 8-10. What the fuck? Pardon my French. 8-10 suited just said, not on my watch. You aren't shoving a better hand on me, sir. I'm going to snap you off and you're going to get crippled. Alright, so this may be that $5 loss video. And we may be done pretty quick. I needed a queen over here on the right. So it doesn't look like my jack high is most definitely not going to win. Yeah, I needed him to hit a pair. All in the blind, 10-6 offsuit. I'm behind. I'm not winning. All right, so we're going to load up our last one over here on the right. And we have ace-jack on the left. We're going to get that in. Hopefully we can win. Oh, yeah, no 5. Oh, of course there's a 5. Give me a diamond. Diamond or 4. Of course. Well, that's that, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to register another one unless we happen to cash in this final one, but we're going to wait for that one to load up. Over here on the right. Waiting for one more player. So as you see, we are down to $15. So, and that's after we registered. So if we lose it, we're down $5 for the day, and we're back where we started. If we win it, we'll keep playing. Oops, phone call. Be right back. Guys, sorry about this important phone call, but the last table did pop up. Nothing too exciting going on. Still on the phone on hold right now, but as soon as they come back, I'll put you guys back on hold. We're gonna fold the king deuce here. Move this over so it's not behind. Since we're only doing one table. Nines against ace jack. Nines are gonna take it. 7-8 offsuit. Again, going to be a fold. Looks like number 4 is going to be the aggressive guy at the table. Oh, now 5's got to be pretty strong. When you got a mid raise by 3, a raise by 4, 5 ships it, 6 ships it. Yes,